The current shredder meta is to target the thrusters, which are a weak point, but hitting them only gives a 20% damage bonus. It's not the massive 50% bonus you get from the Matriarch Red Core or the Bastion's yellow power cell. Half of the shredder is actually soft, with the biggest target being its bottom section. In many situations, aiming for the bigger bottom part is way better than aiming for the smaller thrusters. I killed 230 plus shredders to figure the best way to fight him. In this guide, I'll show you where to shoot, how shredder armor works, the best guns, the safest way to fight him, and the best nades. Let's start with the shredder armor, cause it doesn't function like the armor of bigger arc. On larger arcs, shooting armor deals 0 damage. You can only break it to expose the soft parts behind the armor. The shredder uses a medium armor type, where damage mitigation depends entirely on your ammo. It absorbs 100% of light ammo, 95% of shotgun ammo, 90% of medium, and 60% of heavy ammo. However, energy ammo completely ignores this armor. You can break off its armor arms, but unless you're using energy or heavy ammo, don't even try it. It takes around 60 to 70 kettle shots just to break one arm. So in 95% of the situations, avoid aiming for the upper half. It has 385 HP. With an anvil, you only need 10 shots to the soft parts of the shredder, but a painful 25 shots to the armor parts to kill it. The only time you aim high is if you can't see the bottom. If you have a clear shot at its soft laser eye, or if you're using an energy weapon. Guns like the Aphelion or the Equalizer don't care where you aim, the entire shredder is soft to them. Just aim center mass or hit their thrusters if they're sitting still. Side note, the Jupiter acts weird and sometimes does 3 times more damage from range than close up, but there's no point in bringing the Jupiter to Stella anyway. For most other weapons, go for the bottom part of the thrusters. If you're running an automatic weapon with spread, you will kill it faster by targeting the bigger center of the bottom section, rather than missing shots trying to hit the thrusters, especially when it's moving sideways. That extra 20% thruster damage isn't worth the missed shots. It really comes down to your accuracy. With a Venator, hitting the thrusters takes 17 shots to kill it, but spamming the larger bottom part only takes 19. If you have an accurate gun like the Renegade and the shredder is still or pushing you, go for the thrusters. I like to start with the bottom from far away and finish off the thrusters as it gets close. Destroying all 3 thrusters knocks the shredder sideways, but it can still attack, because it usually points its back thrusters away from you. You normally only break the front 2. Breaking a thruster deals an extra 4.7 to 19 damage. Surprisingly, the Aphelion is the only weapon I found that kills the shredder strictly by destroying its 3 thrusters. With fast-firing spread guns like the Stitcher, Volcano or Torrente, just aim center bottom. Shotgun can be inconsistent, sometimes they melt thrusters, but other times the shot that breaks the thrusters does half the damage of a normal bottom shot. The El Toro and Volcano are still popular picks, especially since shredders drop shotgun ammo. I just prefer the versatility of something like a Venator. With an extended mag 3, it one clips a shredder. If you have a hull cracker, just shoot the bottom part twice. It simply deletes them. It's the fastest method by far. Thought it's probably only worth bringing if you're in a friendly lobby farming trial kills. The shredder detects you mostly by sound. It gets alerted if you crouch walk up behind it, and it will spot you around a corner even if you block its laser eye with a fireworks box. Once aggroed, it usually pushes you, stops and unleashes its AoE shrapnel attack. If it doesn't need to chase you, it attacks every 5 seconds. When you hear the siren sound, you have exactly 1.5 seconds before it shoots. The attack has 4 waves of over 1 second, so don't peek too early. It won't one-shot you if you have full HP and a medium shield, but with a light shield, you're dead. The easiest strategy is finding a box or pillar to run around. Shoot, listen for the siren, duck behind cover, and pop back out when the attack ends. If you don't have an object, use a door or corner and body block it. Let it stop right in front of you, dip around the corner as it attacks, then step back to body block it again. Rinse and repeat. Be careful in 2 specific spots on Stella. The wall next to the control room above robotic sandbox still lets shredder shots clips right through. I posted a short about this a month ago and it's still not fixed. The second spot is the platform from the control room towards the seat vault extraction. It usually stays up top so you can shoot from below, but I've had it jump down twice and nearly killed me while I panic climbed. Grenades are also a decent way to destroy him. 2 Trailblazers, snaps or trigger nades get the kill. 5 light impact nades work, but they're just too slow to throw before it attacks. Just like with guns, throw them at the bottom. It does about double the damage compared to sticking them on its armored head or arms. Trailblazers are only worth if the shredder is standing completely still. Blaze nades don't stack, capping at around 115 damage, so you need 4 spaced out over time. Fireball burners are even worse, often hitting for under 30 damage. Trigger nades are the best. They deal massive damage and tossing them next to the shredder doesn't alert it. Snapblast nades make the shredder move away after the first explosion, ruining this same setup. Also, don't be too close when detonating triggers or throwing snaps. The shredder will rush you and your own blast will kill you. Finally, the Showstopper is a great solution. A 7-second stun gives you plenty of time to kill it in peace. I hope you learned something new. Feel free to check out my similar guides on the Bastion and the Matriarch.